You can take your time. I'm gonna play a song. This is not the main dish yet, but this is a appetizer. And I'm gonna play it in a wizard hat, I guess. My teeth make sounds inside my head. My bones have lungs. My hair has head. Stands up on edge when ants crawl on. Alarms, 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 alarms. My chest has weight it cannot bear. No one to share can hold. That child has gold to fold, untold. Alarms, 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 alarms. And they touch me, but they don't reach. It's my joy they hold, not my peace. And I smile at them, but it don't keep. Alarms, 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 alarms. Ooh. My breath has danced, the flowers sing, this beauty stiff, a vacant spring, this gorgeous scene is crying out. Alarms, 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 alarms. My happiness was in a lie. Alone I sit and wonder why this joy collapses in upon itself. Alarms, 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 and they love me, but I don't speak, 'cause it's not love they give, it's disease. And I bandage them, but this wound's deep. Alarms, 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 and I'm hearing them cry release, but it's not the cure, just a plea. And the warning bells scream to leave. They say alarms, 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 alarms. Ooh. Hello, welcome to this is my EPD capstone. It's called Brine. And it's going to be a little bit of a variety show with the instrument that I built for my 491, which is my EPD capstone. And then I'm also going to sing a couple more songs at the end because I can't help it. So this first part here is going to be writing some live poetry. A few of me have seen me do this before. It's a poetry club staple. And for that, I need a volunteer. Bella's already sitting here. She's ready to go. Scooch a little forward. Step into my office. Belle, lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you. Welcome. So, a question I like to ask, because this is basically going to be a poem for you that
Oh.
I write in 3 minutes. So I'll set a timer for that. And then what I've done here is with some light circuit bending and soldering and washing, I've given my typewriter some musical elements. Superpowers, so true. I didn't want to just make this a MIDI keyboard, so there's musical elements on the backspace and the period, which make for sort of a narrative poem, a narrative music piece. So I'm gonna set a 3-minute timer, and after we have our conversation, I'm gonna write you a poem in 3 minutes with some beeps and boops. So I ask that you be as vulnerable with me as you feel like being in front of a crowd of strangers.
Great.
So my question is, what's been weighing on you lately?
Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life.
How old are you?
20.
20. It's a big question for a 20-year-old. I feel like we ask it so much and then nobody knows what they're doing when they're 20. What do you feel like you are doing to figure out what you're doing with your life?
Trying different things.
Okay, that's good.
Leaning into my passions to see if they go anywhere. Making a lot of lists.
Yeah. What are your lists about?
It's like pros and cons of different things. Like
different passions?
Yeah.
Or the pros and cons of your own passions, huh? That's kind of morbid. I don't know. It scares me a little bit. Because you said, like, waiting to see where the passions go. Like, where do you think they have to go in order for you to have figured it out?
somewhere that I can make a living off of.
Yeah, somewhere with money, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you didn't have to make any money and you didn't have to make any pros and cons lists, what would you be doing right now?
I would probably be in like a cottage in the middle of nowhere with a guitar and a bunch of painting stuff.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying I'm doing too. And I'm kind of making it real. But like, what if you have no money to make and no nothing and you don't have the cottage yet? Where are you right now?
What do you mean?
Like, you're still here in Boston, but you don't have to make any money and your passions don't have to go anywhere.
I would just write music for the hell of it and make what I want to make and like experiment with making stuff instead of worrying about if it's going to be commercially acceptable, like making weird shit just because I want to try stuff.
Do you think that you will always make? Do you think you will always make? Just make, period.
Yeah, without a doubt. I've always been a maker.
Anything more you want to tell me?
You're really cool.
I feel like I have stuff to work with. Definitely all that last part gave it to me. Okay, so here's your timer. You can start it for me.
Okay.
Start it for me when I press the first key.
Okay. 30 seconds.
To be a creator. The first glimpse of the light was its dawn, and in the essence of inspiration was born man. Oh, small creator, how we long to toy with clay like our Father, the maker of makers, sculpted in the image of all-encompassing beauty. No one asks you to make, but love itself. No one asks you to make but love itself. Nothing is asked but the creation of love. This cannot be paid for. This is already born and born again and again and again and again and again and caressed at your fingertips. Whoa, so many people. Anybody else want to go? Hello, you want to come up? I know you.
Hello.
Rafael?
Yes.
Nice. Repeat customer. I made it sound a little silly for you because you've written silly poems in the past.
I have. I have, yeah.
But we don't have to be silly now.
We don't have to talk about dubstep pigeons.
Okay.
That's the pigeon.
Do you want that question or do you want a different question? New question.
Sure.
New question for you. Put your hands out like this. If you could have anything in your hand right now, what would it be?
I don't know why my mind went an orange.
Okay.
I had an orange the other day and it was really good.
Do you know that poem by Wendy Cope? The poem.
No.
Shoot, I'm about to recite this whole
Yeah.
poem. I memorized it just for this. Okay, it goes like this. At lunchtime, I had a huge orange. The size of it made us all laugh. I peeled it and shared it with Robert and Dave. They got quarters and I had a half. And that orange, it made me so happy. Just as ordinary things often do. Just lately, the shopping, the walk in the park. This peace and contentment, it's new. The rest of the day went quite smoothly. I did all the jobs on my list and enjoyed them and had some time over. I love you. I'm glad I exist. That's a very good poem that you should think about. Maybe we'll let that be our inspiration for my poem, which is hard to follow. But the orange. Tell me about the circumstances of you eating this orange.
I was in the caf. I just finished eating and I was gonna get dessert. And then I was like, how about I have an orange? Because I like those. And then I ate the orange, and then I noticed that my hands smelled good, and then I was practicing piano for a while, and I was grateful that I ate an orange because it made me happier to be in a practice room.
Oh, that's so true. Wow. That's lovely.
It was random. At the time, I was just sort of like, this is nice, but I was just like exhausted and didn't want to be doing anything I was doing.
But the orange sort of.
It was a little nice, but I was definitely not. That wasn't taking me out of this schmuck I was in. Or
Oh, a little bit.
But it was definitely something.
Okay.
Looking back, it was sweet, I guess. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it came to you now.
Sure.
How deep was the schmuck?
As kind of shallow, just a general.
Just the usual schmuck.
Yeah, but I guess that's still deep.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, I would kind of just like to write about this orange. that you
Sure.
took to the
Yeah, I think that's a great point.
That would be
advice.
great.
Yeah,
You're gonna keep time?
I will.
Start it when I hit a button.
All right. It's so like Portal in the video game. Time.
Ooh. This one has a funny end because I didn't finish it. Okay, it goes the orange. I use these hands to peel, and certain fingers remain on the trigger. The button is always ready to be pressed. The button is always asking for my jest, and some days I just don't feel like pushing it. But sometimes my fingers make good choices. They strum good voices like the pith of a fruit, and I carry them all day, making my trigger fingers slimmer winners, making my angry hands carry citrus. Yes, my schmuck is coming everywhere. It always is. I always am, going everywhere, carrying my heavy self with me, but some days a sweeter sound stays with me, two-stepping, sweet-smelling, orange, orange, orange. And it's not that I lost the muck, it's that the muck lost me because the bloodhound nose got turned around in the peel of...
Whoa. Love the of on the symbol.
Yeah, I think it's poignant.
I agree.
A final taker? Yeah. I saw her first.
Sorry.
I could maybe do a short one after. A little short one. Depends. What time is it? I don't know. Sorry.
Oh, the wizard is back.
Do you want the silly one or you want something else?
What else do you have?
Not too much different. A little more muted. Okay, let's think about your question. Third one. You take off your shoe and something is inside. What is it?
That's a good one. Maybe it's a pebble that I've carried with me for a while.
How long?
A very long time. I didn't notice it. Maybe I noticed it at first, but I'd gotten so used to it, I forgot it was there.
Okay, this is too sweet.
And then somebody asked me, you have something in your shoe, I don't know how long. And then I realized it was there.
Do you think they could see that you were limping? Were you limping? I think so. But you stopped noticing a long time ago. In the beginning, when you first started limping, did you just ignore it and keep walking?
I think so.
Do you think that's indicative of you as a person, or the pebble, or the situation?
Maybe all parts. Maybe just the way I was raised. Maybe it's a small pebble, and I thought I could actually this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just a pebble, right?
Yeah, it's just a pebble. But then it got like in between your toes.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
a bad feeling.
I know. And somebody had to stop you to get it out.
Yeah.
Do Do you feel like it's hard to let somebody else tell you that something is wrong?
Absolutely.
How did you feel when somebody like finally pulled you over and said you're walking funny?
Oh no, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, but then you felt better after, right?
Yeah.
Relief.
Definitely.
Do you
Definitely
think?
relief? Maybe even like a little bit of sadness at a change.
Mm-hmm. But it was really in there, and it wasn't
really,
supposed
yeah.
to be. Do you think that if you got another pebble in your shoe, you would notice it quicker?
Maybe. I hope so.
Would you do something about it this time?
Think so.
Okay.
Learning from our mistakes.
Okay. Give me my time. Give me my time when I hit the first button.
Mm-hmm.
I have been carrying little inconsequential pebbles. I have been carrying little inconsequential pebbles this entire life. And my shoes are full of them. My shoes are buckets. My pockets are portals to pebble-filled dimensions. And I open my mouth and pebbles come out of me. My tears are pebbles and my shit is pebbles. And finally someone stopped me and said, Why so heavy? And I looked at them with my pebble eyes and my stone heart, and became sea glass, became dust, became relapse, became rust, became one pebble in one shoe that someone could finally find and empty. Turn me over heel toe, spend me, no more pebbles in me, nothing left me. New shoe me, new shoes, no pebbles. Yay. Shoot. I have Havana. Oh, it was you. Havana, you have to come over here. I have to do one more. One short little one for Havana.
Should I sit here?
Yeah, sit here. I'm giving myself a little square. I could honestly do this all night.
This is really cute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have a little topic? Do you have anything in mind? What do you think?
I'm open to a question. It's like you're a mage. Poet wizard.
I try.
I like it. I feel like I've gone on a quest and I've come to a shop.
Yeah. What can I sell you? Okay, I have 3 potions.
Okay.
Okay.
3
I have 3 potions. One is small and purple and
Okay.
bubbling. One is long and black
Mm-hmm.
and thick.
Okay.
And the other is white and glittering and sparkling and teardrop shaped.
I'll take the white one.
Okay. Why?
It gives me a sense of lightness.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me feel, looking at it makes me feel like I will also become a white, glittering, shiny.
It's really, it has like the bottle is like crystalline, like, and it has like a little cork stopper,
Mm-hmm.
and I uncork it and I give it to you. What happens?
Beautiful. I take it and I down it.
Okay, what happens? What happens?
I feel a fizzing feeling. I burp glitter.
Oh, cool.
I feel clammy, warm sense in my stomach, like seltzer water, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel very light. And
Emotionally, physically, everything.
everything.
You just feel very light. Okay, I'm gonna write you a poem about what happens next.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So,
Milan, did you let me go more than 3 minutes?
Oh.
How
sorry.
dare you?
It went,
No, I'm
it
kidding.
was 7. I was like, this
Well-
doesn't seem right, but you said 3.
It's
I'm
fine.
so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. When I hit the first button, set me off.
Okay.
Off the rails here. Well, it's just a little one. It's a little funny one. Yeah. You become light, and then everything becomes white. And at the end of the bright is a smiling tortoise. He's very wise looking. He's not the first to drink this elixir, and you will not be the last. He stands on 2 legs to greet you. A soft, rippling underbelly shown to you. An underbelly of age, and he smiles at you. You have a sense that you will age well and wisely, and kindly, and that this elixir has done nothing but smartly show you what simplicity looks like.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, so many people.
You got your special potion.
Special potion, yeah. Do you guys mind if I pivot and start singing some songs? Or should I just-
Yay!
Okay. Thanks. I'm gonna invite my friend Jonah up to play with me. Yeah. Yay. Give me a second.
Excuse me. My foot's kind of asleep.
Come sit here.
I will.
Okay.
Come sit where? Point again. Okay. You might have to tolerate my tuning.
Yeah, me too, actually. Can we play the potion one first?
Yeah.
Is this it?
Yeah.
So.
Actually, I might be able to change it.
Oh, cool. I'm not. So that was my little EPD shenanigan. Big shout out to Matthew Davidson for guiding me this whole. Everybody clap for Matthew Davidson. Guiding me my whole coherence and then letting me go absolutely off the rails at the very end. Which is all I'm good for. So originally this show was supposed to be kind of, I called it a little saltwater songwriter thing.
No, I'm good.
Oh, you're cool.
I have one.
Well, I need more time to yap.
Okay, then yap away.
It was going to be a little saltwater songwriter thing. That's why the visuals are blue. The visuals are a collection of travels that my friends and I have compounded together. And so I called this thing Brine because I was going to share with you some saltwater songwriter music, which I just meant for a period of turbulence in my life. I'm graduating. And so something I've always loved to do is write poetry and share it with you guys, because that's one of the most meaningful ways I've ever been able to connect with the Berkeley community. And now I just sort of get to sing a few turbulent ocean songs for you, because that's also another piece of how I've been processing this last semester. So this song is called Is This It? No, not in the place. And Cole, what are you still doing here? It's been fitting different people in my life, and sort of asking why they do that to themselves. Is this it? Next song. Next song. New song. New song is. That was called Is This It? This one's called Bite by Bite. Also another song of reckoning. Less ocean themed. More deals with the song of tuning is so funny underneath talking. More deals with it deals with like your own repeated patterns and the way that you look at yourself and see yourself doing the same things. Sorry, I fucked it up. Sorry. What the heck? Oh, it's just heck out of two. Ouch. Sorry. Guys, somebody tell a joke.
So I went through the psychic the other day, and they said that I was going to be really depressed in 14 years, and it's upset me so much, I went out and bought a dog.
What year are we on? No.
A psychic?
They pushed you off the ledge and said it's time. So here they come to burn my vanished shrine. I tell them no, you can't have them, they're my design. I say more than this, you're misaligned. Oh. A common theme of mine is I've been blinding myself to all of the sublime. Each time I'm near the brink, I hear a cry. A call to fall to earth just one more time. While I try to find another way, they come to take another piece of me away. While they steal my fist, the same as they always do on me. Bye. I'm gonna sing this and then we'll sing two cookies.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Next one, the crowning sea saltwater one, I think. This one's called The Girl and the Pearl, and I call it my own personal fairy tale, because sometimes you write a song and it definitely means something prophetic, but you just don't know it yet. So that's what it was when I wrote it. If they gave you the world, it'd be too hard to hold. If they gave you the girl, would you follow her home? Bitter is how it goes, and they say that they know, but I know, at least I'd like to think so. If they gave you a wish in the form of a pearl and said, do what you wish, but just don't dream of her, would you find some smart way not to do what they say? Though they say that they're right. Much to your delight, you like to be told. Ooh, 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 ooh. So they gave you the chance to redo all the wrong. Made it a dance, promised you belong, but you find in the end they've been playing pretend, and you listened. Now you're back at the start, except they've taken apart your pearl and your girl. Now the floor's full of her, and she's strewn all around, open shells on the ground, and you weep, but you're lost, and you keep at your cost this false gift, 'cause you don't like to admit that you like to be told. You don't like to admit that you like to be told. If they gave you the world, it'd be too hard to hold. If they gave you the girl, would you follow her home? Bitter is how it goes, and they say that they know, but I don't know. At least I'd like to think so. Thanks. Okay, kept you long enough. One little sweet encore one. before, so don't ask for another. Because my voice is shot. What'd you guys think when you walked in? Is this what you expected?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair, you know me.
We rescued Dylan.
Who else you doing? Okay, this one's called Two Cookies. Jonah and I wrote it about our childhood memories. You go.
Waiting in the yard for her to come home. Gonna pick some flowers, white, purple, and gold. I'm home alone. Gonna take my dog, stuff her in the car, take her on a hike, she won't get too far. She's getting old.
Gonna pick some figs off the neighbor's tree, reaching over the fence too high up for me. Pick 'em way too early, crouching out in the dirt out after the rain, finding snails to take home, new friends to play. Gonna make 'em race.
Please to me, little you. Trying on your kid shoes.
There's a cat in the tree and he's falling up. The neighbor picks him up and then he gives a yowl.
Yow.
Now he has a friend.
Cookie on the floor, full of big old tears. But don't you cry too much, now there's more to share. Two cookies